soup on it. But also too, I've just been getting some weird comments like, oh, like I wear a pretty shirt and some wacky, tacky, it's very tacky, decided to leave weird comments. So I'm like, whatever. I probably should have guessed. So I had to wipe up the floor because part of the soup sort of exploded all over. Like it kind of spilled. Fun for me. So we're doing big time cleaning time. So the first part is we're going to finish loading the dishwasher. I'm definitely going to have to do a load of laundry tonight, I guess. Let me check on the laundry I did earlier. Did those towels dry? Yes, they did. Good job, towels. Just checking on them. All right, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to load up our little dishwasher. Everybody is going in. Not the spiralizer. He's just going to be down there. And I'm going to have to wash him. He definitely needs to be washed, for sure. So, I'm going to finish. So I'm just going to kind of rinse things and see how I can load everything. Get it nice and loaded up the best that I can. That one is so. Oh, I had some apples for dinner. It's fine. I had some apples, not for dinner, for like dessert with peanut butter. It was delicious. So I really need to clean up this kitchen because, yeah, can't have a messy kitchen. It needs to be nice and clean and put together. That's what I want. Get and rinse the best that we can. Let's see. There's ways to get everybody in there. Okay. Let's get the peanut butter out of here. Okay. Space for everybody. So this fits, this fits. How can I get you to fit? You could fit there. I feel like you could fit over here. And then maybe like that. Just like this. And then you like this. That's what I think, yeah. That's good. Well, I'm on the West Coast, but sometimes I do stay up late cleaning, like after I do a cleaning project. Because this one, I have to say, has got to be one of the messier ones with the spiralizer. And then after that, I thought, what a great idea to include making soup, which kind of went over the stove a little bit. So we're going to clean it all up. That's my plan. Also, I have some plans for this channel because I'm going to see like how soon I can reach watch time just by streaming more. That's my plan. Because, I don't know, why not? Edited video doesn't really seem to be something I'm interested in or keen on doing right now. I don't see in the future that I'm going to be making like hours of edit or just lots and lots of edited video. So I'd rather just be more streamlined. Yeah, that's good. Streamlined in my approach to how I want to run the channel, you know? saying I want to get back to trying to make some edited videos, but man, I don't know when I'm going to have time for that. The streams are just easier. They're more fun, honestly, too. Well, thank you for enjoying my channel. I'm glad you like it. Okay, let's see. I think this thing needs to sit there for a moment. Wipe it down. Well, this is just a cleaning motivation channel, really. I mean, I will get back to doing art, but right now, like, I just like to clean a lot. It's one of my favorite things to do at the moment. I just feel like a lot of satisfaction when I clean, you know? I do get a lot of satisfaction out of it. How did this thing get stuck on there? I don't know. But anyway, I'm just trying to wipe up. I think it's just good to have a clean space, and I feel like cleaning really, I don't know, like some people are like, oh, how is it that your house is so clean? I'm like, you just clean it. Like, you literally just clean it. Like, you prioritize cleaning over, I don't know, not cleaning. Being clean it's pretty simple. You just have to clean more, you know? I didn't say it's always what people want to do, but personally, I just prefer a cleaner space. But that's just me. Some people just don't really have a preference for cleaning. I think I'm gonna just try to rinse off the veggie spiralizer here. Oh wow. Let's see, is it locked? It should be unlocked, right? Okay, there we go. I'm gonna rinse it out. Oh my. There's a lot of potatoes stuck in here. It's good to be clean. I mean, I think so anyway. You don't want to leave your house a mess. Just my opinion, you know. And when you are done cleaning, you just have a lot of satisfaction because you have a nice, clean environment. And then you don't have to worry about things looking messy. A lot of benefits to it, I think. Okay, we've got a little bit of potato out. The thing I don't really love about the spiralizer is like vegetables get really stuck down in there. Some soap on it and encourage it to rinse it out to make sure that it's getting nice and it's not easy to rinse it though, I'll tell you that. Well, yeah, I was cooking earlier. I don't know. I'm sure not everybody noticed. That's why I'm cleaning the kitchen, because I did that big cooking project earlier. Like, I made the soup, but I stopped halfway through because I was making the soup. And it was just, it kind of spilled all over the stove. So I'm going to clean that. Everything nice and cleaned up. I don't know if I want to use a spiralizer again anytime soon, though, I'm going to be honest, because I wasn't a fan. It makes really cool noodles, but I'm not a fan of it. Like, I don't really see the benefit to this contraption. It creates a lot of mess. I mean, I can see, like, if you had, like, a picky child that didn't want to eat noodles or something. But, you know, just, everybody needs to eat vegetables. I mean, didn't want to eat vegetables. But or you just want to be low carb and you want to make, like, spaghetti. I'm not saying I'll never use it again. I'm just, like, I feel like it's a big production. Like, it's literally, it's, like, gotta be one of the most big production things. Yeah, I like that shirt, but there was just some weird stuff. Like, so I feel like just, I do wear that shirt sometimes, but I have to remember, be very thoughtful about, like, some of the comments and weird things that people like to write on this channel, like, or any channel really. So I deleted most of the bad stuff. Like, this is the funny part, like, these people think, oh, they're gonna leave, like, these really bad comments or write really crazy things, and, like, why? It's weird. I don't know. It's probably just people that have no time on their hands, or I don't know, they're bored with their lives. Like, really, just think about it. It's just sad. I'm just like, okay, guys, like, so I blocked a lot of the comments. I deleted a lot of the comments, but I'm like, once again, I'm not real impressed with YouTube, because YouTube should have some sort of, like, censor for those things, but whatever. I think YouTube's encouraging it right now, though, because I saw another channel where, I mean, this lady seems like a nice person, but there's literally people just kind of attacking her, and I think she's legitimately a nice person, but I don't know, maybe she likes some of those comments because it's engagement and views, and some of the people do. Some people don't really care, like, what kind of comments people post on their channels, because any views a view, and then they're getting more views and they're feeding into that cycle. But I don't like that, because that's just not what I'm about. And then I kind of see it on some of the, I guess food is kind of an innocuous topic, but, like, the food rage bait videos, I just don't understand, like, what is the point? Yeah, exactly. It's good for us to all have a positive attitude. I just don't know what the point is of, like, rage bait, you know? Like, why are we gonna rage bait people? Is there a reason for that? I can't tell you. There's some characters out there, like, people that think, I don't know. But it is what it is. I am going to start posting more streams on this channel, though, and when I have time. Like, I don't know, in the evenings, maybe more cleaning ones, more cooking ones. That's kind of my goal, because I have always done streams on here, but I'm trying to see if I can see this live or not. But I just feel like it would be good to up it this year, because I would like to give this channel, I don't know, more watch time. I've had this channel for a long time. It was my original channel, but it just never got the traffic that my other channel has. Like, I have the hair channel, and that one really took off, like, in 2019. It was doing well. And then I would say all the way up to 2020, it still was getting traffic, but just not. Oh my God, what happened? I don't know what happened. Anyway, it got traffic up until 2020, but I feel like after the pandemic started, it just didn't, like, it was like on an upward momentum, and just something kind of stopped, and it just never, like, I still have a lot of traffic on that channel, but it just seemed like it was going to be more. But it's fine, you know. I know some of it, a lot of the channels, like a lot of the really, really bigger channels, it's because people have like the edited video format, you know. Okay. I need to clean up the soupy because I ended up spilling, like I was going to ladle the soup, and then it just kind of, it sort of exploded. Okay. I need to get this cleaned up. Well, actually, I kind of need to pan up and put away the soupy things too. Like behind here. I don't know how I did that. It just went everywhere, did it not? Probably should get it a little off. I feel like I need to put the soup away first. Oh, it's Dogecoin. That's cool. Thank you for being here. We appreciate it. Okay, so I need to get some stuff so I can pack up the soup. I think I have some bowls for it. Do I have like a... I don't think I do. I think right now my best option would be get another washcloth and just kind of, I think I'm gonna store the soup in the pan in the fridge just for later. Kind of wipe down the pan a little bit. It really kind of exploded. That's cool. Interesting. I've never done YouTube Premium just because I use YouTube, like I'm a YouTuber, but how do I put it this way? I think with YouTube Premium, it's kind of like if you're watching YouTube as television, right? And you're using it to watch movies and things on it. Which, by the way, I actually do have a big monitor that's plugged into one of my computers. And I can watch, like if I want, I can watch movies on that computer. Make some space in here. Oh, that's cool. Well, I think a lot of people do like it. But my question is it more for like people that watch YouTube as television? Because I guess I've never really 100% understood like exactly how YouTube Premium works. But some people explained it to me, like if you want to watch YouTube as like a show, like a TV show, that was the way to go about it. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay, there we go. I mean, yeah, I drink bubbly sometimes. I had stopped buying it actually like a month and a half ago, but my sister really likes it. So I bought it recently just so, I don't know, to give her something to drink. And then I kept most of it for myself. I have more of my Mickey thingies down here. I have ones that are bigger too. I have several different sizes. What I had left. Okay. Really, I'm gonna have to. Okay, let's see. I made potatoes and I made soup and it kind of spilled. So now we're gonna clean it. We're gonna go back to doing more cleaning on the other side. The lid on this. Okay, so I really want to get the stove wiped off. Next little goal is to wipe off the stove. Okay, so, I hate it when a stove makes a mess. Because I saw it like spill and I have to. Did I? I'm trying to remember. I think I did put that skirt there. I forget all the different things I did over the years. Alright. Have a good night then. Okay, So, soap on this one. So, okay. Oh, it's a lot of scrubbing. Okay. I feel like it's not working. I need something stronger. Some vinegar, maybe? That's what I'm thinking. Golly, a lot of vinegar, but I think that might do the trick. I can't believe that the soap spilled up like that. Not soap, I mean soup. That's really horrible. Golly, ow. No, stop. Stop, cancel. Okay. Blah, blah. Okay. Oh my. It's a lot of cleaning. I'm gonna get some more soap on this. Just gonna try to get this all soapy. Okay. Maybe I need a sponge is what I think I need, really. If we're at it, might as well just go at it, right? Just go at it, like, go at it like crazy. Might as well, right? Just, when you're here, just go for it. Okay, let's see. like messes. Okay, let's see. This is funny. Ah! Dirty money. It is so funny. Money for a wash, for a sponge. It's like a gag gift or something. I've had some things. I'm just like, I don't know. Somebody didn't want this, and I ended up just taking it because I'm like, it's a sponge. Like, I thought, you know, why not? It's a sponge. Like, you can't go. I feel like. Okay, so let's see. I guess that kind of makes it easier to scrub off the stove, but I like to be kind of gentle with the stove because I'm always afraid I'm going to take paint off the stove, scrubbing too much. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I just like to be more careful with the stove. Alrighty, Rose. Okay. Ah! Fun. Do some quick. Let's see. I would do a deeper like clean of the stove, but it is getting kind of late and I want to finish like washing the pan. So I'm just doing more of like a lighter clean, a lighter wipe, so to speak, of the stove. Like I'm cleaning it, but more lightly, more gingerly. I hear something. Just a lot of activity outside. Like, is it a holiday or something? I don't know. I don't think so. I think it's just regular weekday. I don't think there's anything going on until Veterans Day, I thought. But I don't know. Like, tonight, it's been super loud unless a lot of people are just working night shifts and their kids are just like running around the complex. I mean, that has happened, but that was more in summertime. I feel like maybe, I don't know, maybe parents are just working or they just don't care and the kids are just running around in the complex because I can hear it. Like, I know that they just fixed the playground. Maybe that's what that's about. I don't know. I don't think it's that exciting though. I think it's more like slides for little kids. I mean, like, I would say 10 years ago. But my nephew was always kind of more the innocent type. He used to sometimes play on the tire swing, but I think he was a little too old by that time. Honestly, I think he just liked it, but I don't know. like maybe it's for kids that age, but it just seems like it's for younger kids. But there's a whole bunch of like kids out there, and they're just like screaming. And I'm like, where are their parents? And like earlier, one of them knocked on the door and laughed and ran away, but it was pretty loud. And I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna go like getting mad at you, but I don't know. That's the kind of activity that just happens in apartment complexes. It's just more, it didn't always used to be that way, but it just seems like it's become more that way since, I don't know, the last few years. I'm just like, I don't really care. I'm just like, they're having so much fun, like screaming. It just was like, kind of just caught my ear for a second because I'm like, it's literally 9:24 at night. Why would kids be out screaming at this time of night? I think you should be like doing your schoolwork, your homework in bed by now. You know, technically, yes. They should be, but I don't know. There's just a lot of stuff that goes on that I don't really understand in life. I don't understand everything. Who knows why things happen? Who knows? Nobody knows, really. Quick through that. I'll kind of use this. I'll use the you can really see me over here. Hi. I would do a deeper clean of this, but I really just want to get the just doing more of a basic clean because it's so late. I didn't anticipate spilling soup. Okay. I didn't think I was going to do that, but that's always one of the fun parts about cooking. You know, I don't know. I'm just like, yay. So I started to pour some soup. I'm like, oh my gosh, it feels really hot, and then I spilled it everywhere. So now I was gonna clean anyway, but it ended up being like a big giant messy mess. I did not anticipate. Like, I didn't think I was gonna be this involved. I'm just doing, like, I could have scrubbed the other one more, but I'm just kind of like, maybe I should bring it back. Let me look. It's just the stove feels too full. Not stove, I mean the sink. It's just, it was kind of overflowing, so I kind of just put that one back on the burner. But I feel like this one might have been one that got soup spilled on it. I don't know. We'll see. Let's see how it goes. Scrub on it for a few minutes. So I didn't want to spill the hot soup on me, so I ended up spilling it on the stove. Isn't that wrong? Yeah, I'm gonna just do like some. I could get more of it, really. Let's see, can I get more of you? It's probably good enough for tonight. I wear my hair in a braid, like most of the time when I'm home. And then when I'm out lately, I'm getting back into like wearing my hair up. But I thought recently I would like to do it with claw clips because I just think the claw clips are a little bit more protective. So that's how I've been wearing my hair. Like, I just wear it up in claw clips. I just find that that is the best. I've never, when I was younger, I did wear my hair loose, but also too, I discovered many years ago when I was on my first long hair journey that I did not like wearing my hair loose. And I noticed, like, because I'd known it before, like other times I grew my hair long, that when you wear it in a braid, that it's just so much more protected and you're not completely always having to detangle your hair constantly. I just discovered. So I rarely wear my hair down. Well, if you want to know, you can go to my hair channel. I have 2 different channels. I have a hair channel and it shows like Julia's Hair Journey is the name of that channel, Julia's Hair Journey. And I did a wash day video recently, and that will show you the exact length. Some people were saying that I have cut my hair in a way where it's longer in the front than the back, which it kind of looks that way, but it's not exactly so. But I think it might be sort of exaggerated just because the way that I self trim my hair, because I don't go to a hairstylist to trim my hair. I always trim it on my own. The way I had been trimming it, like the last time I had trimmed it previously to that was it was in November of 2022 when it wasn't even mid-back length yet. So, and then I had done that big cut, which my sister kind of helped me even out in February of 2022. So at that time I had, I would say, actually up until, I would say up until recently, I had like it was like a U hemline, which I thought was really pretty, but I think a U hemline looks good. My personal opinion, it looks good on shorter hair. Like when you're going for longer hair, like I think if you're going below waist length and below, I can see maybe having curtain bangs, but I just don't think after a certain point layers look really good, even if you do wear your hair down sometimes, because it's not gonna look right. Okay, like I know people love layers, and I don't really have layers at all, but I think after a certain point, like if you're growing your hair super long, like layers they don't make any sense to me personally. Like I personally would not wear layers in my hair if it was going to be super long. Like I just don't see the point of that. But some people love layers and they plan on doing layers in their hair until, I don't know, maybe it's knee length or something. But personally, if your hair was beyond waist length, well, my hair is wavy, okay? So I don't wear it curly. Like some people do. I tried like wearing it more wavy, like doing the scrunching thing. And it just wasn't for me. Like it really, really wasn't. So sometimes I would just, when my hair was shorter, I would just wear it in a low pony. It was wavy on its own, but I don't plan on curling my hair anytime soon or anything like that because I think there's a lot of, like, okay, I've noticed with men, like a lot of men seem to really think like long hair looks super beautiful when it's just like loose, but they don't seem to understand that that's not practical. And there are some women that like they legitimately like to wear their hair like that like all the time, but to me that just seems like a lot of work. It's not practical because your hair will be a tangle town within 5 minutes. So why would I want to wear my hair in a way that's going to damage it more? So in order to achieve a longer look to your hair where it's nice and thick, you have to wear it in a braid or you have to wear it in a bun. That's called protective styling. So, and I feel like men who actually are growing their hair long, they kind of get this. Like I have like Ghost Samurai, like he gets it because he's growing his hair long, and like men who are on a long hair journey themselves, like they understand that. So I stopped explaining to some men like why I don't wear my hair loose because there just didn't seem to be any understanding of it. Like it just seemed to be people think hair should look a certain way, and I just kind of disagreed because I was like, well, braids look actually. Like when I started delving more into long hair, like looks and styles, I thought, well, I don't see like why a long braid doesn't look just as good as wearing your hair loose. Like I truly believe that. So at the end of the day, I wear my hair long so I can braid it. I don't know. But I don't think all men feel that way. I've just noticed some men. It kind of depended. It seemed like that opinion would be held by a man that didn't maybe necessarily have long hair. Like men that don't have long hair seem to have certain opinions about how women should wear their hair. But I've noticed men who have long hair themselves, they seem more knowledgeable about like why women wear protective styles. But it doesn't have to be visible. Like that's not the point of long hair. Long hair is just to be beautiful. It's not to always be visible all the time. And it's perfectly visible when you wear it up. Because like, or when you wear it down your back. Like it's visible. And actually, the part of it not being as visible as you think it is, it's actually a good thing because it means your hair will stay cleaner because if your hair is everywhere, your hair is everywhere. And think about how much more often you'd have to wash your hair all the time when you wear it loose. And if you don't, it's just like that's kind of gross, like just hygiene-wise, in my opinion. But everybody has their own opinion on this, you know? It's really hot. Let's see. Oh, poor thing. You got, like, really, guys, like, what is going on here? Like, get some wacky tacky comments, like. Oh God, this is hot. Okay, that's good. That's good. And just let it kind of drain here. There we go. It's a great place for it to drain. Okay. I think, oh no, there's still like some penis on the. Oh, not good. Not good. Okay. The food processor thing. Try over here too. I would say if you ever are in the market to buy a food processor, don't buy this thing, the Veggie Pro. It is messy, messy pro. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah. It's a mess. It is a messy, messy, messy guy. Don't buy it. Ever. Like, it might seem cool, like, oh, vegetable noodles, like, or do you just want a vegetable mess? Like, that's really all it is. It's a vegetable mess. That's what I'll call it. Not vegetable noodles. It's a vegetable messy mess. That's really all it is. You there? Okay. I think I'm gonna save these 2 bowls for later because I ended up not needing them. So put them back in the oven. And yes, I use my oven for storage, which really upsets my sister, but I'm like, I like to have pots and pans and things, and where are they gonna live? Like, because I told her I feel like I don't have enough cabinet space, and she's like, but you have all these cabinets, and I'm like, it's not enough. Because I have cans, and I have a crock pot that I don't use in that one, which, you know what, maybe I should use that crock pot more. I really should, but I don't use it. Like, I haven't used it in years. Like, it's not that it's a bad crock pot. It's just like, I mean, I just don't know when I'm going to use a crock pot. Yeah, if I turn around, you can see my braid for sure. I just don't know, like, when am I going to ever use a crock pot again? This is just my thought on crock pots. I'm like, they're nice and all, but it's just, they're so finicky. I feel like nowadays everybody's about the Instapot. Like, I feel like the crock pot, I'm not saying people don't use it, but I feel like it was more popular like 20, 25 years ago, like when people were like, oh, I'm gonna like go to work and have a stew, like stewing all day and come home to it. I mean, I guess people still use them, but you just never really hear people talk about it, because ever since the Instapot was on the market and it does the same thing in a shorter amount of time, I'm like, I just don't hear people say, oh my gosh, I really want to buy a crock pot. I just never hear anybody say that anymore. I'm sure they still do. It is very long, see? But it's in braids too right now. Like, you have to see my other channel, my hair channel, if you want to see the full length of my hair. That's where I do a lot of hair content stuff. It's called Julia's Hair Journey, okay? Like, you can definitely, like, if you're curious about my hair length and, like, all the different things I've gone through with my hair, my little hair journey. Like, I renamed that channel a few years ago just because it used to be called Always Wearing My Long Hair Down, but I never really did wear my long hair down. It's just at that time I had, yes, that's what I'm telling you. Crock pots are just like a thing of the past. Like, they remind me, I don't know, just like of my mom. Like, oh, I'm gonna go to like, you know, I'm gonna go to work and I'm gonna come home and I'm gonna have like a stew cooking in the crock pot. But I just feel like ever since like the Instapot, like, I don't even own an Instapot, but I feel like ever since because I'm not a big stew person either. I think that's another reason. Like, the last time I kind of used my crock pot was when I still ate chicken. I have a really old video on this channel, actually. Really old. Where I made a chicken. But that was a long, long time ago. Like, that was like 2010 or something. Very long time ago. So anyway, 2009. It's been a bit. It's been a bit. Anyway, so, no, they're awesome, but my thought is I feel like the Instapot kind of usurped it or just supplanted it, because with the Instapot, like, a lot of people could do the same thing, but you could just do it really quickly. And then other people would be like, but the Instapot's just like a glorified pressure cooker, which it might be. But did you know that the air fryer is a glorified convection oven? But I still feel like the air fryer gets things crispier, you know? The potatoes were really, really good. And I just packed them up and I put them in the fridge because I'm going to eat them for lunch tomorrow. I'm going to take them with me. They were so good. So, yeah, they were like potato noodles. I really like them a lot. Stews are good, but I think, like, I guess what I'm saying now is, like, you can even make a stew in the like Instapot, and it's faster than the crock pot, because with the crock pot you had to wait all day. So I just don't think people nowadays are as much in the market to buy crock pots unless they're looking, I don't know, like maybe they're at home all day. Like on my days off, obviously, like I like to cook and clean, like that's my hobby. But a lot of people aren't really into that sort of thing, so I think they would prefer Instapot because it'd be faster for them. That's the vibe I get anyway. So I'm gonna fill my dishwasher. I'm gonna use up the Dollar Tree dishwasher pots I still have. I kind of want to wipe down the sink a little bit more though. My sister always told me that the Dollar Tree dishwasher pods weren't good enough and you had to add vinegar. Like, okay. Rice cookers are good, but I don't even have a rice cooker because I just always knew how to make rice on the stovetop. Like, literally, like, I just know how to do that. So, I just didn't own one. But I think, you know, really an Instapot is just a more expensive version of a rice cooker, because the rice cooker actually, which was around before the Instapot, had certain functions, you know, some of the same similar functions. But personally, I don't know. I have an air fryer, but that's just because, to be quite frank, my parents gave it to me. Well, I had one that I bought back in 2023, but I ended up giving that one to my sister when I acquired this one. And I do like it. I just haven't used it recently. I really should. Anyway. But yeah, I was going to load the dishwasher. I need to do that. So I'm going to use these Dollar Tree dishwashing pods, or one of them anyway. There's still two. There's one left. I like to put two in though. So put one in on this side. And then I have these other dishwashing pods that I found at Burlington Coat Factory. Like, that's so random, right? I would be like, Burlington Coat Factory is not a place to get cleaning products, but they do have a cleaning section. And that's what I've always done, like stovetop rice. But when I mean stovetop, I mean like I make it myself, like from scratch. Like, I mean, I know you can make stovetop rice, but when I'm talking about, where's rice? Where's my rice? Like, I have a bag of rice. Oh my gosh. My mom had a 25-pound bag of rice, so she gave me like, I don't know. So I was like, I'm tired of buying. She bought a 25-pound bag of rice at Costco, so she gave me. So I actually literally just make white rice on the stovetop. So, but I know there is stovetop rice, and actually I've been seeing people do a lot of cool things with different, you know, rice packets, which I never used to use those personally. But if you don't have a lot of time, it can be useful. So I have this that I got at Burlington. Like, how silly is this? They sell laundry detergent. I'm like, that's so random. But they did. And it was like $5 for this big box of 90 tabs. So I bought it. Sometimes you find random things at like the Dollar Tree. Not Dollar Tree, I mean at Burlington. Or Ross or DD's Discount. Stick that guy in. And then this is her thought. She likes to put vinegar in because she says it's really good for cleaning the dishes. So I just pour it. Plus, it's kind of cool. It's like a science experiment, guys. Like, I mean, some people are like, oh, you don't need that, but it looks really cool. Okay? I like it. It's kind of fun. And back to me, and then, yeah. So, I don't know. So we've just always done that for years. And sometimes, like, if I feel like my laundry needs, like, an extra oomph, vinegar. I don't know what vinegar has to do with innocent eye. A bit off topic. Innocent eye. What is that? Burlington Coat Factory. Well, I think it's just called Burlington these days, but a bit off topic. What does that have to do with dishwashing detergent? Okay, that's good that you're innocent, but I don't understand. What does that have to do with dishwashing detergent? Can you explain? I'm not really sure, okay? Can you, like, what do you mean? I don't understand. But, I don't know. Okay, have a good night. I'm going to kind of finish wiping these down. And I love to wipe down the sink, but I'm definitely going to have to have some more washcloths. Food is in my fridge. All the food I made is in my fridge. Lots of food in my fridge. Like, I put the potatoes in there and the soup in there, and there's, I don't know, I used to buy more like Morningstar Farm, but I've been kind of more like the plant-based proteins, but I really haven't been buying that as much lately because I'm like, you know what, I've been eating peanut butter, I made my lentils and rice. Oh, what's on my fridge? Just vinegar and paper towels and some decorations that I kind of need to take down probably someday, but they were put up there a long time ago by somebody who's much taller than me, so it's just harder for me to get them down. anyways, yep. That was fun cleaning. I love to clean. Like, do you see how much I'm into cleaning? I just love it so much. It's so much fun. Okay. I didn't drop a washcloth or anything. I feel kind of overheated though after all that cleaning. Yikes. Ooey gooey. It's quite a thing. Oh, I vacuum all the time. I haven't made a vacuum video in a while. I used to, but I'm not really happy with my vacuum right now because it's really loud. And I used to take it apart, like, which is ironic, because like when I first got it, I was being so good about taking it apart to pull all the hair out of it. Because that's one thing about when you have super long hair. Like, I know the hair kind of gets wound up in there. And my sister had long hair too when she lived here. So I think there was a lot of hair that it was picking up. And I feel like that might be what's making it, I don't know, like my mom had made a comment to me that I should take it apart one day. And that's probably why it's making that weird noise. And I really should, but I'm just, This vacuum has lasted longer than any vacuum I've had in years. Like I used to go through a vacuum every few months and I never understood why. And I think it was back before 2020. My sister used to like to vacuum more, but we also had a cat back then and she was creating, like she would tell me, oh, the cat threw up, so I had to make like this baking soda vinegar like carpet treatment for it, and I think it was like clogging up the vacuum. And then she kind of lost interest in vacuuming, so I kind of took it over. And I don't know, my vacuum has lasted. I've had that vacuum since 2020. And I know sometimes people say these vacuums don't even last that long nowadays because the vacuums are not as well made. But I will say this. I think these two I'm just gonna, they're kind of falling apart. They're not as well made nowadays, but I don't know. Maybe I just need to take it apart again and disassemble it and see if something's stuck up in there. But that's definitely a project. So yeah, I feel like I'm gonna kind of sign off here. And this was a fun cleaning stream. Thanks for joining.